Hey man, and did you know that I'm just actually still playing on Roblox of today as well? But I eventually not. But looks like my mouse is going to get completely busted around here for to do this as well. So even though I'm started to play Roblox like even for it is, but unless here, we are now here in Lancaster Yard, and because we're playing here once again and Southline district. So as you can see, for those some kind of real locomotive like these to do this as well, or even that is actually something definitely is going to be finding out like anyways to do this. Alright, I might not able to be spawning a freight locomotive because I'm not possibly try to do anyways as well. So this is gonna be the perfect spot to spawn in. So I won't be able to be ready to go as well. So what actually that I'm gonna be using for the Burlington Northern as well, off sale trains is actually even right to do this right over here. So what should we able to do for the BNSF -9 H3? So let's going for the ES44 AC and only for one train. So there's a train right over here onto the front. Alright, I see this train for one exactly as well. So I'm not gonna be deleting of this train. So delete trains that I'm just going to turn off. I'm not sure that we're gonna be toggle UI as well. Another one was actually some sort of a new BNSF as well. So looks like that is pretty loud to do this. And alright, we forgot that we're just actually trying to say by the beginning of this video. So, what should I just able to play Roblox? Well, what I'm actually, that my computer is running so bad whatsoever, and I just gotta be letting pass with the Canadian Pacific on as well, so the train has been completely despawned. I'm not sure this isn't going to be for some sort of freight cars. So I'm not sure that we're going to be losing trains, cars. I'm probably to do this as well. So what about we are actually having for 45 trains or 45 freight stock as well instead of like this thing as well. So we're going to be actually, I'm not doing for auto tracks. Let's going for flat cars or as well, or the intermodals as well, and I'm probably not sure. Let's going for the coal gondola as well, so I'm probably doing for such as an empty thing. So looks like this is actually becoming a coal train right now. So we have 37 left, so I'm not using for some sort of these. We got hoppers instead of auto tracks. So I'm not sure, we cannot able to use a baggage cars, center beam, and the coil car. I'm not sure. This is actually for some sort of this. We got 24 of these left, but I'm sure this is actually enough. And what about the caboose? 25 is actually left. Oh dear. Looks like we just added an AM fleet. So we deleted of this one rolling stock. So what about I'm just scrolling all the way to the end? And what if I just try to say caboose? I'm not sure that the players are actually going to stuck around here as well. So I'm probably sure to delete trains. It's still actually working right now. And I might gonna be took around for multiple things. I'm not gonna be very sure. To spine cars. I'm probably very sure we got 22 left. So looks like this is actually for the caboose as well. So I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. So and I'm not very sure. We cannot able to be ready for the car as well, so this is actually, I'm not sure this is not going to be. So let's spawn the train or something. Remember, you can go through the other players' trains. Set the switches at spawn or the other sets. Alright, that was actually going to be click here as well. So even for to do this, alright, let's turn the mouse cruiser off. And it has been 5 minutes since I started this video. And once the train is all set, we're ready for start, and hit the bell and sound the horn, and let's see if it's still going to work. Whoa! That sounds pretty loud as well. I just might disturb from one of those citizens or neighborhoods when I was just recording this video at night. So let's just actually roll off. So, did I just forgot something? I don't really think this is actually for nothing that I just tried to start as when anyways. So I'm gonna be trying to slow down and reverse. If I just going to disconnect as well, or the requelish like this as well. So I'm going to slow down, and we don't really think that the DCC controller had just gotten an update for to do this. So I wasn't gonna be able to be ready to do this as well. Back up slowly first before we're gonna be trying to head all on the roll. So looks like all of the rail cars has just coupled, and we're ready to go without being deleted by someone. So we're ready for maximize the throttle, and oh dear, there's something is going to be yourselves back it up. Alright, looks like this is actually something is not very as possible as to do this. So I'm not gonna be bypassing for ourselves. Indigo, just go to yourselves all the way to right as we're ready to go. I'm coming through as fast as well. So looks like I'm not very sure. We're gonna be headed on this line and bypass the yard as fast as possible. Before things, I'm not going to be very sure. That doesn't automatically change it alright for just selves. I'm pretty alright as we're sound the horn, and I'm not very sure the train isn't going to be coming around of this quickly as well. It's not going to be appearing this train as well that it just actually spawned in from the GTA 5 as well. So I'm probably sure the train is still going to be running all the way from way back here. I don't think the train has been despawned. So we're good to go as we're bypassing for this one pretty moment as well. So I'm not going to be very sure that the train is going to be coming all the way right over here. The train is slowly going to be arriving as well, even for to do this as well. So the train is running extremely slowly. It's running even terrible as well, like the BNR as well. So it almost got me glitched as well. So even this is actually sounds like a loud noise. Even possible to be this as well. Eventually, I feel something is actually going to be sounding all the way to the railroad crossing. So I know it's actually going to be sound more louder than I thought, and it is going to be coming straight closely to the railroad crossing. So let's see the train is actually passing for that through. once the train has passed through from around of these multiple railroad crossings as well, I think there must be another one. I don't really think the train was actually loud, but I'm not worrying for this time as well, so I'm still managing to do this as well. I don't really think we can't able to make it around of this stop as well, so I'm letting this continue to do this anyway. So before we're gonna be end of this video, let's just try to do one more before the train arrives. And once the train has finally arriving, as we continue to sound the horn until for some sort of things such as railroad crossings could be absolutely activated to do this. And here comes the loud train and the railroad crossings were activated. At last, it's the end of the video. Probably, hopefully you enjoy of these things or didn't enjoy for something like for unknown reasons like this way as well. The game is linked in description down below, but I'm not gonna be able to guessing around for just as well. I'm gonna be linking to this game into the description below, as you'll be happy to see this already as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support. I'm gonna be talking to you mini lads and rail fanners all later, as I'm gonna be signing off until the next video.